Well, thank you, Miss Pearl. The Mangaung Soul Experience is back again to serenade and entertain the crowds from Mangaung and beyond, and set to take place in Bloemfontein. The lineup includes well-known entertainers such as Bob Mabena, Glen Lewis, Thebe, Paul Mtirara, to name a few. And the Soul Experience aims to unlock entertainment for adult, mature music lovers from around the country. But to tell us more about this event, we joined in studio by the event's communication manager, Lefa Khoantle and Thabo, TBose Mokwele, a DJ. Gentlemen, a very good morning and welcome.
Thank you, Simpu. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Yeah, no. Good morning, Simpu.
Let me start with you. I mean, this is surely the biggest entertainment event in this free state. So why was it conceptualized?
It's been a couple of years we've been planning to have it. Only last year when it started happening. We've been backed up with a lady by the name of Mokwele. She's the mindset around the whole thing, and she loves soul and R&B. So we saw there's an untapped market in Bloemfontein, Mangaung, specifically for this kind of event. So we thought about, why not entertain only, like you said, matured and love music for musicians from soul and R&B. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why we're having it in Mangaung.
And I suppose that some of the attendees will be the old souls like myself who've seen many better days. Can you describe this particular event as one that will offer, flavorful music? Do you want to take us through that kind of content?
Yes, if we check the lineup, it's full of the older, the people who've been in the industry and are known only by the soul and R&B music. So the likes of Mr. Wilson, the likes of Mr. Mokwele here, and it's been the first time having a live performance from press in the event. We never had a live performance, only DJs who are purely known for the soul and R&B. So This year we just improved it a little bit, having a live performance from press, and then have the likes of Mr. Thabo Mokwele, David Mashabela, all the DJs that are known specifically for soul and R&B. So we'll be having all of them in one event, and it will be the first time in Bloemfontein having such a DJs in one event in Mangaung.
Right. TBose, how are you doing, Baba?
We are more than welcome to come and join us. You are not protruted because you're a 90s boy.
Is that even a question?
This is a soundtrack to your genesis, so to speak. You know what I mean? So you're there, you definitely want to feel at home.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
You know, TBose, I've been listening to you all my life. So good to see you now.
No, thank you. Thank you.
I mean, you've been in the industry for quite a while now. Why did you deem it fit to be part of this event?
Look, I mean, for one, it will be my first time since I basically being part of the group that pioneered the soul and R&B soul sessions. It will be my first time playing in Bloem. Yeah. And I mean, when you get that, it's like I felt like, hey, I'm an international artist. I'm going to Bloemfontein. Yeah. So it's quite exciting to be started. Number one. Number two is that I've always been in and around the cultural principle that is Makufe, but as a patron. And this time, I'm kind of sort of part of the festivities and the celebration of it. And how do you say no to that? And not only that, the household names are there. I mean, the legends, Mabena is there, and so on. So it's one of those things that I think is an opportunity for us to showcase what the soul session movement is, because it's quite a huge movement in Gauteng. So let's take it to Mangaung and show them what R&B and soul can do in terms of entertaining, dancing, and having yourself a great time. Because you can still do that. You can actually even sweat from dancing to good music. Why? You're singing along to your favorite songs. You're having your favorite drink, your favorite food, looking good, smelling good. Actually, it's the only place.
Company.
And great company. It's the only place where you can walk in smelling good, go home smelling good.
I'd vouch for that. I mean, what do events or platform like this do to yourself as a musician?
I think more as a curator. Because remember, I come from a school of collecting music, and it's about putting together a playlist that will kind of say to people, let's travel through time in terms of the soul spectrum. And for me, the challenge is, I'm now outside Gauteng, I'm in Mangaung, I must play songs that will just make people enjoy themselves regardless of age, because there's just this common thread. Good music is good music. And I think the challenge more than anything is to say, from my Touch of Soul series, because I have a Touch of Soul series compilations. I just released number 5 now. And there's quite amazing music that is just collected over these 5 volumes. And mine is to curate it in such a way that will make you say, wow, either I want to collect this more music or I want to be where TBose is.
All right. Now, Lefa, just a quick one. We don't have much time, unfortunately. Give us details about the tickets and the exact places where this will be taking place.
The tickets are in Computicket, and then they can get them from 150. And then the event is at Lochlag in Bloemfontein.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. Hope to see you there.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
So good
sir.
chatting to you.
Sure.
That was Lefa Khoantle and TBose Mokwele talking to us about the Mangaung Soul Experience, which is set to take place in Bloemfontein.